I'm looking for all the baddies all over the world. Ladies, where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? Yeah. Real bad on the prowl. Heard you was next, but I'm up now. Yeah, I'm shining like bling blow. And I see a couple haters in the crowd. Yeah, drip, drip, drop, I'm juicy. Don't really care what you say. And we all on Duce. It's your birthday, girl, go crazy. Now make it clap and get low. Yeah, now back it up a little more. Yeah, now bring it up slow. You need a stage, the way you putting on the show. Now grab your bestie by the hand and let her know she bad. Say grab a baddie by the hand and let her know she bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? Yeah, I'm fed up, so shut up, don't need your opinion. I'm about to count up your pension. Get up, I need your attention. Hurry up. Keep calm, yeah, never in a rush. See a baddie with a big butt. She a stallion, don't get bucked. Now make it clap and get low. Yeah, now back it up a little more. Yeah, now bring it up slow. You need a stage, the way you putting on the show. Now grab your bestie by the hand and let her know she bad. Say grab a baddie by the hand and y'all know what to do. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? Yeah. If you bad and you know it, then shake it when you show it. If you bad and you know it, then shake it when you show it. If you bad and you know it, then shake it when you show it. If you bad and you know it, then shake it when you show it. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad, you bad. Where my baddies at? Yeah.
Yo to the yo ho hos.
Yo, bro.
Yo, bro, go no.
Go no.
Yo, you, yeah.
It's just that sort of day. I never did get going today. We came out with the news, the newscast an hour ago instead of 12 hours ago, like we were supposed to.
How am I supposed to wake up in the mornings without the beloved Pants' voice reading the news?
Yeah.
Well, I did put one video up at some point because Pants, basically did read one before he went back to bed, and that was while I went back to bed, so... I mean, you did have Pants news. You did have the news that Chile de Castro decided that someone was alive, and someone who has a list was alive and in Mossad custody, and did not unalive himself. He also explained that
his proof is what?
He has no proof, but he also says that women have hormones and that makes them dangerous from time to time. And when they're pregnant, the hormones make them act out of sorts. He explained the menstrual cycle.
Wow. Another smexy education day.
I say this with all due respect to all female viewers and colleagues. I have to quote the Falcon from Falcon and Winter Soldier. He's out of line, but he's right.
Now, let me ask Touche and Gia.
Thank you.
Do you need Chili to explain that to you?
He's as accurate as his innies and outies.
Now,
I'm just saying that does any woman need Chili to explain the menstrual cycle? Or any man.
I got my period at 10, and it
Yeah,
lasted till I was 53. I don't need Chili's help.
Right, exactly.
But Chili's just using it to say that women be crazy, yo. That's what he's saying.
So can men when they have a certain amount of horse testosterone injected into them.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Chili knows these things because he gets his man moon once a month. And that just, he acts a little cray-cray. He's a little hormonal when he gets his man moon.
Listen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sometimes he has his mansies and, you know, he likes to cuddle up with a copy of The Notebook and some chocolates in the Lifetime channel. But, you know, we don't judge him. We don't judge him.
It's just the man moon. Go ahead, Touche.
We all know he's in need of a bois.
Listen, look, I can understand. Sometimes when he gets his mansies, things with the hormones start making him feel a little too sensitive. And, you know, he's got tender, sensitive parts that need covering with a brassiere.
Yes, and Parsons
that is raw. That's raw.
Chili is NCR worthy.
Never. Now, he's only worthy to me if I could shoot him out of a cannon into a field of barbed wire and cactus.
Now, good Lord, we're so off into the woods.
Well, you asked if he's worthy. That's the only thing I can deem him worthy for. Just to be shot out of a cannon into a field of barbed wire and cactus. Provided to us by Cactus Jack.
He also had 2 lives today. The first one, he tried to teach something about blah, 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 board game, new wall, blah, 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 stuff on wall, blah, blah, blah. We really had 69, haha, 69, haha, 69 presidents, and Trump is president 69, yo.
So, the 3rd grader edition of being a YouTuber.
Hey, Facebook Karen.
Wow. Nice summary, Jim.
Well, I think we can safely say he will never be on Jeopardy.
Well, he's got his own facts. He says that the presidency, we've actually had 69 presidents, and that's when I turned it off. And I didn't watch his second live stream where he was just watching videos or whatever yet. I'll watch that in the overnight hours.
I'm losing a lot of white hair now.
And Clarence Thomas was the Justice. Clarence Thomas decided Terry versus Ohio, and JFK Jr. was running for president.
But is Elvis still alive? That's the question.
He said both of those things.
Clarence Thomas.
Yes, Clarence Thomas was on the Supreme Court
who
when
wasn't,
Terry versus Ohio was decided.
Who wasn't confirmed until the 80s.
I know. He said it. And JFK Jr. that died in a helicopter or airplane accident.
Airplane crash.
Was running for president this last term.
Yeah.
Yes.
Phil.
Yeah.
You were off. Actually, it wasn't the 80s. Clarence Thomas was not
90s.
confirmed to the Supreme Court until October 15th of 1991.
Yep.
91. Okay. I thought it was like 89, but yeah.
And Malcolm X 91. Was MLK.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Even though there are pictures of the 2 of them together, and they're clearly 2 differently distinct individuals.
No, that was just that was just Hollywood smoke and mirrors. Like
you can tell his minions anything, and they'll believe it.
And remember, Hollywood smoke and mirrors is why he thinks there was no moon landing, because it was fake.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god, that reminds me of a fucking conspiracy nut who thought the moon landing was done on sets because of a eyelash. I kid you not. All right. The show that Penn and Teller did on Showtime called BS, I want to see demonetized, covered conspiracy theories, and they covered the moon landing. And this one guy said that because there was an eyelash that got stuck on the negative when they printed out the photos, that it was labeled as a prop with the letter C on it, because that's how they do it in Hollywood. For all the props in a scene, they are all labeled by the letter. But there's only 26 letters in the alphabet, and how many items are in a fucking room? Right? Like, how many items would be on your desk right now if it was like a movie prop? But you still can't convince them. I don't know.
Nope. And there's a conspiracy theory now about seeding the clouds, and they caused the Texas massacre of all these people. I mean, it never stops, and people buy it.
Carson, nobody can fix Chili. Okay, we've been over this. Nobody can fix him. He's not willing to learn. He's not willing to change.
And then he left suddenly because he got an urgent text.
Well, I know he's been in search of Craig Henry. Craig Henry has the bizarre situation where he made bail in Greene County, but there's no record of him being detained in Greene County or going back to Sullivan County. So Chili believes that Craig is out, but Craig has not made any appearances on his channel.
That's why he keeps calling him.
Yeah, returned any phone calls.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at the actual court record in Greene County, it said bond posted, I believe it was on the 3rd, but bond effective the 10th. So maybe he's out today, maybe he's going back to Sullivan County. Who knows what the hell's going on here, but we'll probably find out tomorrow or later today if Craig Henry was really released. But nobody's got a record of him for the past week.
This is Craig Henry, political prisoner. I am being held against my will.
Wasn't he supposed to go somewhere else that he couldn't make bond?
Yes.
Yes, he was. Okay, he was supposed to originally just go to Sullivan County, but they changed it where he would go to Greene County and then Sullivan County. His bond was reduced in Sullivan County to $8,000, but it's not clear if he actually paid that, because it just says that there was a bond hearing and the bond was set at $8,000. So he's not in custody in Sullivan County, so who knows where the hell he is.
Well, because I know the last time he spoke before he was sentenced, no, it was after he was sentenced, before he got sent to the hole for calling the COs bitches. Again, these are his words, YouTube. Don't get mad at us. That he had picked up other charges outside of the ones for Sullivan County, but in Greene County where there was going to be no bond on.
Well, there's nothing new listed in Greene County when you look him up. Just the existing charges. And in the Greene County, it says that he made bail on the 3rd. But again, it's got that secondary date of today. So who the hell actually knows what's going on there? If you know Craig Henry and can contact Craig Henry, if you actually know him and not just brigading him, make sure he's okay. So all we want to know is that the man is not missing somewhere.
And tell him to get a grown-up's haircut.
Yes.
He looks like a dang hippie. Dang,
he's a hippie.
Damn lawn. They're cool.
That's right.
And they're monkeys.
Let's see what we're gonna do tonight. We are gonna go to obnoxious couple gets banned from Renaissance Fair.
So we have actual video proof of Gia when she was married. Nice.
Probably.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Did you say an actual Renaissance Fair?
Yes.
Are you sure this isn't Saturday on a Saturday afternoon in Florida?
No, because they disguise themselves and try to come back in.
Again, this could still be Florida.
Well, let's take a look.
Don't touch me. I need a female officer. I need a female officer! Stop touching me! I need a female officer!
Yep.
On June 2nd,
A
2006,
reenactment of Gia
officers
when
were
she was
on
married.
duty at a local Renaissance fair when they were notified that a couple was causing a disturbance.
Officer, I don't understand what the problem is. Sir, can you... Okay?
I'm a time traveler.
I'm going to drop them because I don't want to seem like a problem. I don't want to seem like a problem. I don't
want to
understand what the
seem like a
problem is.
problem. I am a problem, but I don't seem like one.
I just want to learn how to juggle. Officer, I just want to learn how to juggle. Oh, I've seen this one. I just want to juggle. These people are insane. Officer, I just want to learn how to juggle. How to juggle. I just want to learn how to juggle. Please. But I don't understand what the problem is, officer.
What does he want to juggle?
Please.
Obviously, that's your problem.
I don't understand. Is there a problem? Is juggling illegal? Is juggling
depends on what you
illegal?
juggle.
Illegal is juggling.
Officer, I don't understand. I want my red stapler. Please explain to me, officer.
Hey, please make a hole. Thank you.
I don't understand, officer. I haven't resisted. I haven't resisted. Please explain to me, officer. Officer. Officer, I don't understand. I just want to jump.
Leave and do not come back.
I will.
She has some kind of magical device in her hand.
No, this is
Learn the witch.
But can I?
Both of you can leave and do not come back in here.
And
no
we
discussion.
will.
Leave.
And we
There's
will.
no discussion. Leave.
Okay.
Or you're going
Do we
to jail.
burn her,
If I ask you
or do we marry them both off the person?
If I have. Okay, I'm going, officer.
Daughter's doing well, everybody. Thank you.
What? I just want to juggle.
Hold on. Pause.
Okay,
That's fine. We will talk to our lawyer.
Jim, I don't think the panel heard you, but I will repeat what you stated. Jim asked,
Do we
Go ahead.
burn her, or do we marry them both off to person?
Burn her! She's a witch! She's a witch! Burn her! Burn her!
I know a spell that'll make your pee-pee bigger.
They just want to juggle.
Save the witch.
She turned me into a newt. I got better.
I say person because he's being a bit of a daft bugger.
Bullshit!
As long as they keep
All you want to do is learn how to juggle.
Yes,
Is juggle code word for passionate hugging?
Just
they
want
wouldn't teach
to
me.
juggle.
I just want to juggle. They wouldn't teach me.
Yeah. Why can't I juggle?
I can't juggle.
Anyways.
What kind of world is this where I can't juggle?
After being escorted off of the
can't learn.
fairgrounds,
Okay,
the
now
couple
there's
was
the
again
goth
spotted
kids.
on the property wearing different clothes.
The goth kids
the
are
goth
what sells it
kids?
for. That's what sells it for me. Okay,
Yep.
I'm thoroughly entertained now. Take my money.
Yep.
Here's the goth kids.
Yep.
in an
they
attempt to
fit in
disguise
there.
themselves from the officers.
So they change clothes and come back.
I'm going to put on my fairy wings.
Sure. You told us to. I don't understand that.
Oh, the big hat fooled them.
Refund from the front because I'll kick this out halfway through.
I don't understand, officer.
She needs a cup too.
I don't understand, officer.
I don't
I don't
understand.
understand. Officer, I don't understand.
We asked you to leave and you come back.
Sure.
Let's see.
I don't understand, officer.
I'm not offended by it.
Okay, well now y'all going. You're gonna get Ubered.
Yeah, they interrupted.
That's fine.
They interrupted somebody's
Lawyer
show.
over it.
Pause it,
Y'all
John.
really want to deal with our lawyer over this?
They interrupted some guy's show and went on stage to get like personal attention, and it would annoyed the shit out of everybody.
Here we go.
Yep.
Here's what we have. They want to understand why they are being handcuffed. Correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Georgia state law. One is trespassing when he or she with the intent to damage or someone's property or without the owner's consent enters the land or premises of another person for an unlawful purpose or remains on another's property after knowing it has been prohibited to enter by sign or verbal warning. You heard the cop tell them to get the fuck out. They didn't do it. Burn the witch.
Him knowing how to juggle him kicking us out, really?
Officer, I don't understand.
You're totally.
We don't understand. Why are we getting arrested?
I don't understand.
I will say this, Gia, you look fabulous in that red dress and big hat.
Because he's not a juggle. Don't pause my phone.
Thank
You
you.
look like Carmen Sandiego.
I will call my lawyer. Do
Yeah,
not try me.
thank you.
Officer,
What's your name? Harris? What's your number? 908. Okay, I will remember that.
908.
Although, lad, not so much.
This
That's
ain't New
not
York.
flattering.
But
What's
since
your
you
number?
watched too much NYPD, 342.
342.
342 and 908.
908, 342.
It's Israel. It's a country in the Mideast.
Okay.
Perhaps you've heard of it. It's easy to remember.
Okay.
That's fine. We called our lawyer on the way.
Where's Zoe? Is she chewing on one of those giant turkey legs?
Okay. Officer, I don't understand.
Obviously,
Jim.
you said that 100 times.
She's staring at me. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Pants wants edible body paint.
Well, Pants has his own money and can buy it himself.
Okay.
He can use his allowance for that.
Now, the question is he going to go and splurge on the edible gold leaf and just cover his entire self in that?
Well, we had a discussion about Mounds versus Almond Joy earlier.
Almond Joy all the way.
So, whose Mounds and who made an Almond Joy? God only knows.
I'm just saying, Almond Joys are better.
Well, I'm an Almond Joy, that's for sure.
Sometimes I feel like you're nuts. Sometimes I don't.
Yes, sometimes.
I had them surgically removed when I became Pope.
Because we know how to juggle.
I'm telling you, that wasn't that. Was an aggressive hemorrhoid treatment.
It's the new protocol, you
I
know.
can call somebody and have it explained to you in German if you like.
So are you going to grab my arm
like
without
this
pushing into my underboob, or are you going to grab my arm without?
Don't try.
Can we get pencil pick out one? Because you are.
Okay.
Okay, then keep the space. Absolutely, got one. Respectfully.
Are you going to keep pushing into my underboob, Phil?
Yes.
Can I have y'all's cards? Cards, please. Can I have y'all's
Sorry,
cards?
Copperfield.
No. Can I have
Can I
y'all's
have my red
cards?
stapler? I want my red stapler.
It's a to you.
The cards, the cards. I need my Magic the Gathering cards.
And my magic beans. I need my magic beans.
I play my magic card, Monster Reborn.
I want my red stapler.
Is that a no? Can I have your card?
No, I don't have a card.
I cast magic
You'll be on
missile.
all your paperwork.
I'm just trying to, you know, as an American, get my rights done. Can I have your card?
I cast.
I really don't like
No,
that.
you don't really want to give it to me. Can I
That's
have
fine.
your
You don't
card?
have to answer
You're a
questions. We'll let
public
our lawyer
servant,
deal
sir.
with that.
Can I have your card? Sergeant Harris, can I have your card?
Stop by my office
Can I have your
next
card?
week and I'll give it to you.
You and your bullshit.
Stop by your office next week. So you know what you're doing isn't like you're protecting.
Does it look like I care?
You're protecting someone that did. I understand,
rights
sir. I
done,
understand. I
Pants.
understand.
Get the rights
I
done.
understand.
Don't use brute
I understand.
force because you're
I
pissed
understand.
off.
I'm not.
Sir,
I
you don't
can't
have to
lawsuit.
twist my. You don't have to twist my.
Matt G, you know that D&D and Magic the Gathering are now under the same company, and they have made Magic the Gathering D&D cards.
They have.
Because, of course, yes.
But I cast my spell of constitutional violation. And I need to summon my constitutional lawyer. But it's a dwarven elf named Chilito.
Instead, you've just summoned the great, monster known as the Cereal. Or Cerio, sorry, Cerio.
Moist. Cast the moist.
Wrong Cerio.
Cast the rose.
Glenn
Moist.
Cerio.
Oh. Damn it.
And you just asked for him to show up moist.
Yes.
Oh! I'm rolling for a defensive spell. Rolling for a defensive spell. Okay, I got a 16. I cast deodorant spell.
So wait. Stop, baby. Stop. No.
I'm sorry, Zoe. Jim mentioned Glenn.
That's not me. I didn't do anything. You just.
But Phil, you were the one who said he had to show up. But Phil was the one who said he had to show up.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I was talking about our Cerio, who's moist, not the other one.
I think we do need to call Scars.
I think we need to cast a moisture spell.
Chris, I understand, sir.
I hope y'all are wearing
I wasn't
body
pitching your
cams.
hand, sir.
You're on
Please,
video.
sir.
I hope so.
You're
I hope so.
their supervisor. Come on, sir.
That's my captain.
Okay, sir. Please help. Come on.
No, that's fine.
He's
Take us to the
twisting my
police
wrist.
station. Take us to the police station.
about
But
to
don't you twist his wrist.
Please, sir.
You don't pinch my hand. You won't do this.
I'm not.
He's
I'm
not touching
pinching
you.
your hand.
Don't
Come
even
on.
with that bullshit.
He's not touching me.
Sir.
Jim's not
Sir,
touching me.
please.
Jim's not touching me.
Please, sir. Because we want to go back into the rent fair.
I say we marry him off the person.
Whatever you want.
Sergeant, please.
Leave that one alone. It's beaver, by the way. It's not burger.
They just wanted to juggle.
Hey, if we want to go ahead and just put them in the back of the car.
Well, he can juggle what's down in lockup.
Yes, Sergeant. After you, sir.
Juggle
Wherever you
this,
would like,
dude.
sir.
Up to you, good sir.
If you want to put me in there,
juggle
if you want to
this.
put me in there. I don't care, sir.
Madam,
Wherever you would like, sir. Sergeant, please.
That's up to you, good sir.
Pants.
Sergeant.
Pants.
Yes, sir. I'm following your order, sir. I'm following your order, sir.
Are you trying to
I am
summon
following your
count?
order, sir. There is nothing in my pocket, sir.
I've got nothing in my pants, sir. Nothing in my
If you'd
pants.
like, sir.
A thing in my pants.
There is
Definitely
nothing in my
a
pocket,
chili
sir. You
disciple.
can check my balls if you'd like, sir.
Yeah.
Definitely a chili disciple.
There's nothing in there, sir.
You can look up my butt if you want.
Thank you, sir.
You guys gonna do butt
Thank
stuff
you,
to me?
sir. Thank you, sir.
Don't touch me. I need a female officer. I need a female officer! They're touching me! I need a female officer! I asked for a female officer!
Oh, she's lovely.
Yes,
You know
she
what the policy at this police department is?
If there's one
Can I
available.
step out?
Yes,
Can I step out?
You don't get a female officer unless they scream at the top of their lungs.
Yep.
My hands are cuffed behind my back.
Now
Oh
they
my
gotta
God,
go.
you look so
Now they gotta
familiar.
go.
I'm sorry, officer. I don't understand what I did that was illegal. I don't understand.
I'm sure they explained it to you.
Oh my God, he looks
I
like
don't
somebody I
understand.
actually know.
Well, I'll tell you who he reminds me of, whom nobody
sorry,
here
what
probably
was illegal about
pays
juggling,
attention to because it's a car channel. Tyler Hoovy from Hoovy's Garage. That's who he reminds
Yes, I
me
know who
of.
that is.
He-
Yes.
Yeah, that's who he reminds me of.
He honestly could be a double ganger of a friend of mine in Florida. Solid guy. He's not crazy, but that guy right there on this video could be his double ganger.
Tell me I'm wrong, Jim. Tell
Because
me
I
I'm
was
wrong.
juggling?
I'm not going to sit here.
Officer,
Not the
I will
voice,
have a
just
seat.
the look.
I'm having a seat. I'm having a
Yeah,
seat.
he looks a lot like him.
I don't understand though. What was illegal? What was illegal?
Your mustache?
Officer, I'm sorry. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Okay, raising your
You were
voice.
juggling
I don't
in
understand
public.
though. I'm complying with. I'm complying.
Take a breath.
Okay.
Breathe for me. Big breath.
Why does his
Okay, what was
mustache
the- I will
give
explain
me?
it to you.
He would
Okay.
ask children if they would like
I'm here to
candy in his
transport you to
van.
there.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll explain it all the way, alright? You cool?
Yes.
Cool.
Where's the other one?
Or is anyone else getting that?
I need air. Officer, I need air.
You got an arrow.
I need air. I need air.
Alright.
Officer, I need
Those
air.
shoes don't go with that dress.
I need air.
Alright, man. Chill. There's air in the car, man.
No, I need air.
Hey,
No, I need air.
Corporal Dennis.
I need air.
So is juggling illegal?
Is juggling illegal, sir?
Look.
Yes.
I don't know.
He got kicked out because he knew how to juggle. Because he knew how to
Hey,
juggle.
can you seatbelt from across?
That's
Can
crazy.
you?
That's crazy.
Please,
Don't
sir,
touch
my
me.
hands are over here.
This is
Don't touch
frightening.
me.
This is really frightening.
I'm just making
This crazy.
sure.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I got you. I got
I'm
you.
gonna warn you.
Jim's touching me.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
My hands are over here. They're not over there. That's not my hand.
Those are pillows.
I'm not touching you, Phil.
Don't touch me.
Honestly.
Just go around me, buckle me up, but don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
I'm trying to save you, don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Trying to save me. Marlon, you need fashion sense before you say
I want to watch him. I want to watch him juggle bowling balls.
That's actually really hard to do.
She was. She followed.
Let's
She
Marlon.
got mouthy. They told them both to leave the property. They went to their car. They changed clothes and came back. So, we were given a life orderly. And they'll go away.
Sir,
Yes?
thank you, officer.
You're welcome, man. Look, I'm just here to do what I'm told, right? I don't know what you guys did or what they're saying you did.
He knew how to juggle, and the guy juggling, teaching the free class, got offended and kicked us out.
Because I knew how
And
to
then the
juggle.
cops arrested us. We don't,
Because I knew how
like,
to
he
juggle.
knew how to juggle. That's why we got arrested. That's
I
ridiculous.
didn't know how to juggle.
Alright, guys.
That's literally it.
So, here's what I was told, right? I was told that you guys...
Do you copy that? Starting now is 66695.
That's safe from right here.
I'm sorry, officer, but you
And what location you're around to?
My 35.
No? Okay.
Copy around
Okay. Thank you.
337.
I
Alright.
don't understand what's illegal about juggling.
So, that part's not illegal, right? It's not illegal at all.
I'm sorry, now are you talking to us, officer?
Yes.
Okay. Is juggling illegal?
It is not. That is not why you were arrested.
Why were we arrested, officer?
Per my captain, you were instructed to leave the property.
Okay.
Once you left the property, he stated that you changed your clothes and came back onto the property.
Okay.
Therefore, you did not leave, and that's obstruction.
That's obstruction.
Correct.
So are we being charged with obstruction of justice?
With obstruction, yes.
We're being charged with obstruction of justice. I'm just asking, yes or no, officer, are we being charged with obstruction of justice?
I just told you that, man. Listen.
So we are.
Listen, alright?
Yes or no?
I just told you, yes, man.
Yes.
Alright,
We're being
listen to
charged
me.
with obstruction of justice.
We can't hear much.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of the AC. Can you say yes or no, you're being charged with obstruction? Yes, we're being charged with obstruction of justice. Okay, thank you, officer. Thank you, officer.
You guys, look, you guys will be going to East Point Jail.
Okay. East Point Jail.
And on city-based obstruction charges.
Okay.
Not state law, none of that. Just city, okay?
Thank you, officer.
Alright.
Thank you, officer.
No problem.
Thank you, officer.
Radio Airline Supervision. Copy of 29 holding.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe,
Copy
folks.
for 108 Shadow Creek Court. 108 Shadow Creek Court. For property retrieval.
Every time you hit the like button, also chance of me fighting with the goth girl of my dreams.
Did you put the channel name and everything on, Jim?
Channel name and everything on what?
Of what we're watching.
Oh no, hold on.
Okay.
Crime Time TV or Crime Time Cam. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go like and sub them.
And share them.
Yep.
to stay up to date with the craziness of body cam footage.
Yes.
Yes.
Where it's illegal to
crime
show.
time.
Yeah, we need to share this video far and wide so the jugglers don't go to this city because it's illegal. Arrest you for juggling.
Uber luxuriousness.
Now, will they go after the juggalos as well? Because that's highly concerning to my people.
I think that would they would go after the juggalos for a completely different reason.
Because I want to juggle.
Like any unit
juggle.
Urban 25. I put myself around on my cat.
How dare I?
How dare you, Phil?
How dare I?
I don't understand.
Crazy, crazy.
Regardless of how much information they know.
Dancer.
Oh yes,
How
he's quite the
dare
ballroom
you.
dancer. I need a female officer
I'm
to
going to marry
touch
you
me.
two together.
I need a female officer.
Knowing how to juggle.
Shit, can I arrest Greg? Can I arrest Kevin?
Ends up in cuffs in the back of a police officer car. I'm just saying.
So, like I said,
That's okay, officer.
Like I said,
Thank
You don't
you.
have to answer.
Thank you.
Like I said.
I don't understand how juggling ends up with cuffs.
I think they had a little too much grog at the Reynolds
Like
Hospital.
wanting to know how to juggle.
Yeah,
I
it's frightening.
understand, sure.
These people vote.
I've done this before. You would think that homie would learn how to deal with people who knew how to juggle.
big bump.
Instead, thank you, officer. Thank you, officer.
Homie, yo. Homie's gotta know how to juggle.
Yep. It'd be nice if they let me learn how to juggle.
You know what grog really is?
No.
Rum and stale water.
You.
That's what the pirates and then what sailors would do when they would have grog. Is they would take the steel, they would put rum in the water that was stale from them being at sea for all this time, kill the bacteria so they could drink it.
Ew.
Yep.
Officer, instead of just, calling the cops on them.
Like sangria.
Officer, did you just California stop that stop sign?
That's my stop sign. Of course I did.
He said, of course I did.
Officer, I like you, officer.
You're the only one who's actually.
I like you, officer.
All right, sit tight for me, guys.
The couple were both charged with obstruction of justice and trespass from the fair. Share with us your comments below. Thanks for watching.
Our next lovely lady is definitely an NCR choice.
Our next contestant.
Man, we've been having so much fun without that.
Well, you
But
have.
it'll be up to side chat to determine if she is NCR's or if she is Parsons.
Yeah, to all my advisors who are here, you guys look out there. So you're real smiled.
Oh, my bastard child from Mexico is here.
So what happened?
He saw everything. I saw everything. I was right there.
Giving me 6 grandchildren I never get to see.
Hit the turning corner there, hit that sign, jump the curb, hit that sign right there, just flew off from here, and that was it. Came over, she's okay, she's all right, she's down fine. Okay, and the people there, I said, you call a cop.
Did she hit your car by any chance?
Six grandchildren I never get to see.
Okay.
So,
but I pay all his bills.
Okay. So she was driving this way.
I can take her to show you the whole route back. Yeah, she was coming up the off ramp. She was trying to go right. But she didn't go right. She hit that. See that sign up right there? Well, there's another sign to the right of it. She hit that sign, hit that curve, took out that sign right here, and shot right where she at.
Okay.
And all these bear cans were all over the road everywhere. She's trash. She can't talk. So she's like, I'm fine. Get away.
And what's your name, sir?
My name's Trevor.
Trevor. Before.
Right now, he already gave me the rundown.
Okay, so I'm just to be sure, I'm gonna read it to you again. All right, before I ask you any question. So, all right. What's your name? Nicole. Nicole. What's your last name, Nicole?
For you, person.
All right. Okay, I am officer with Lake Clark Shore Police Department. My ID is 33.
So we have 10 votes for NCR and 1 vote for Parson.
How do we get 10 for me?
10 votes for NCR.
No. How did we get 10? How did we get 10 for me already? How did we do that? Tell me that logistics.
Number 1, Parson is disabled in bed. 2, that provides the double impact point scoring zone. 3, Gia did not object to there being 10. 4, Touche also has said nothing to object. And 5, Pope Phil.
Dearly beloved.
No.
No, see, it's 10-1.
Oh, no, you're right.
10-1.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're right, NCR. You're NCR. You are correct. I apologize. It's
Go ahead.
After the Renaissance Fair. It's thou dearliest beloved.
God
yes,
damn
and
you,
it's
Phil.
11-2 now. 11.
Touche, Gia, help me. Advisors, help me.
One of your advisors has taken a point off, so it's 11-2. Keep going, Phil.
We are here on this darkest of days with this person wearing nothing but black clothing, black like your soul, who seems like a perfect mate for our demented and childish NCR.
I reject
woman with
the
a black heart and soul and eyes that'll steal it. Do you take NCR to be your latest of victims?
I do.
I reject
NCR having that love spell cast on you. I'm not right, but you say yes.
I say yes.
I reject this harlot.
You said
By
yes
the
first.
power vested in me by the prince of darkness and the holiest of paperatis, and now Pelosio, temptress and victim, you may suffer together forever.
I think the Pope needs to be. I think the Pope needs to have his mind.
Come on, that was my best one. That was my best one yet. Come on.
That was your best. You need to go
my best one yet.
Cethale, you have to rewind about 3 minutes.
I'll shut fucking talk to Phil.
Phil,
Come on, that was good. That was good. Come on.
Phil, will NCR be required to eat or bite a head off a bat?
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Eat rats.
And you're showering.
I shall do now.
Hey, everybody. Everybody say hi to Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Robert.
Hello, Robert.
Hello.
Hello.
Hola, mi amigo.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo
Hola.
está? Bien.
¿Cómo está?
Bueno.
Okay, I think you need to mute before we hear things we don't want to hear.
All right, you have the. I am required to warn you before you make any statement that. All right. First one, you have the right to remain silent. And I say any question you make. Are you willing to talk to me?
Yes.
All right. So tell me what happened today.
I fell asleep behind the wheel.
You fell asleep. Okay. When you fell asleep, right? When you were driving, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened after that?
I don't know. I fell asleep behind the wheel.
Okay. And can you tell me why you leave the scene and end up being at the park?
I did not.
Okay.
I fell asleep and I got up and walked on.
Okay. But when we get here, apparently you were at the park, which is about 3 feet I mean,
Correct, but I
300
also
feet
fell
away from
asleep
here.
and then I walked off.
Okay, so why you leave the scene instead of wait in here?
I didn't know what to do.
You didn't know what to do?
No.
Okay. Have you been drinking today?
No.
Okay. So how come you didn't know what to do if you have not been drinking today?
I don't ever know what to do. I've never been in an accident a day in my life.
Okay. But do you know the right things? Most people, if they've been involved in
most people would call the cops.
With a reasonable mindset, if they're involved in a crash, they will stay until the police come instead of walk away from the scene, right? Also,
my ex-boyfriend is a detective for your city.
For who?
For your city.
For my city? What's your boyfriend name?
Anthony.
Anthony. Okay.
Hey, Victoria B.
All right. Now let's go back to what happened today. All right.
Anthony
Caruso. That I left the city.
Her ex-boyfriend was Anthony Caruso, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
And he was some sort of law enforcement official.
Well, yeah, by that she means, a prison trustee, but she misunderstood what that meant.
I thought she meant because of his day job stripping his clothing, which includes
yes. That's a police officer outfit, yes.
Yes.
And stroking that billy club. And stroking that billy club.
With those pink handcuffs, the pink furry handcuffs. Yes. Yes,
You're under arrest for looking so hot.
Yes. Arrest me, daddy. I mean, mommy.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Arrest me.
Arrest me, daddy.
Because I did not know what to do.
Okay, you did not.
I literally got up, until when I left.
Is it because you've been drinking or you don't know where you at?
I did not know what was going on.
Okay, and why is that?
Because I had just gotten into an accident. I'm in shock.
Okay.
So expect someone to know what they're doing or go on with their lives after that.
Right.
That's shock. That's trauma.
Yes, but leaving the scene
That's also
as a hit and run, technically.
Alright, well I can get hit with a hit and run. I will take it.
No, I'm just letting you know. Technically, that's what we have here. Alright. Apparently, we could have gone further with that. Okay. But for now, we're just gonna go with the hit and run because whenever you get involved in a crash, you're supposed to stay until law enforcement arrives.
I didn't mean to not stay.
Okay. Now I understand the reason that you didn't stay. Maybe, I don't know yet. Maybe you probably were intoxicated and then you don't know what to do. You was unsure and then you leave the scene. That could be one. I don't know, but that could be the only way that I can think of why you did this.
Because I've been in a reckless driving, so I know exactly what it's supposed to be like. So I'd rather sit there and stay.
Okay.
I did not know what the hell was going on.
Okay.
I didn't even know where I was. That was unfortunately the problem.
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from work.
Where were you before the incident happened?
Work.
Work?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Rhino. Rhino.
Where do you work?
Spearmint Rhino.
Where is that?
It's West Palm.
Do you remember the address for that place?
I know that establishment.
5126 zip code place.
Okay. All right. You also advised that you're a deputy, right?
Yes.
For what department you work?
BSO.
BSO. How long you been working for them?
Well, I'm on a probationary period because me and my ex are on domestic violence.
Okay. You say you with BSO right now, right?
I'm not with them right now.
Okay.
I can't be with them.
Well, how come you're deputy?
Wait, now she's parson worthy? Now that we just married her off Because you were saying she was NCR worthy. Now she's person worthy?
Person worthy?
Well, he's only saying that because she works at that fine establishment known as Rhino.
Oh. What is that? I'm not familiar with that one.
It's a very well populated ballet.
Ballet. Uh-huh.
If you don't have a job.
What do you mean, how am I was hired with them. I can't be with them if I'm on a probationary period.
Okay. Do you have an ID with you, a law enforcement ID?
I do not. I don't even have my wallet.
Okay. What's your supervisor name?
I gave my badge to Jeremy. I don't have it right now.
John.
Okay. Are you
my
sure?
badge number is 1134.
1134? Okay. Are you sure that information is correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, if I ask you to take a sobriety test, would you be able to complete it?
I will not do that.
You will not do that?
I don't do that.
Okay, you don't do that, right?
No.
Okay.
I'd rather lose my license than ever do that again. Because that's like me dancing like I'm on the side of the road.
Okay. Why you say you would not want to do that? He says the reason.
I just explained it to you.
Okay, you just choose not to do that.
I choose not to.
Okay. Is it because of a medical reason or you just?
No, because I refuse not to do it.
Okay. All right.
I've already lost my license once.
Okay.
What's the point of doing it again?
Well, just to determine if you've been drinking today.
Well, I've already lost my license once, so I do not need to do it again.
Okay. But that doesn't justify anything. I just want to know.
That does justify a lot.
I just want to know if you've been drinking. Again,
okay,
if you have not been...
I've already told you, you can take my word or not, but I'm also not going to do what you're asking me to do, which is a sobriety test, and dance all over the road, number one, while it's wet, and number two, just spell the alphabet backwards.
All right, without,
no, thank you.
Without the sobriety test, would you be able to give your breath?
No.
No? Okay.
I won't do it. That's also part of the ABCs. No, no thank you.
All right.
I'm so confused.
We'll go with the one.
Okay, she's some sort of cop on a probationary period, but she is not going to take any of these tests while they're at the scene of the crime, and she's not going to take the breath test because she has previously lost her license.
Oh. Yeah. Good going, girl.
And suddenly she's person worthy because he thinks she's a stripper.
So she's a cop and a stripper.
Yes, apparently.
Well, that's her undercover assignment. She's not really a stripper. She's just undercover as a stripper.
Oh. Yep.
Yes.
If you want, call the DUI investigator.
All right. So
because I know you're not,
again,
and I know you're not.
The reason, listen, I didn't want to do this. All right. I'm telling you right now. The reason that I'm really trying my best to help you out, okay? But you're not helping, okay? You're not helping at all. So the reason that I'm doing because you said, again, I'm not saying you're a liar. That's not what I said, okay? Because you said you have not been drinking all day. You're fine, and I understand that. But how can I confirm that?
You don't have to.
I have to confirm
For
that.
what reason? I'm not getting behind the wheel ever again because my car is going to go by.
Ever again. Ever again.
I
promise.
I but now we're going down a whole different road that we didn't have to go down. Just all you guys.
You and I never said that we were going to go down this road.
I didn't say anything. There was a reason why I didn't say anything.
He was going to ask me questions.
But I told you.
Where is my boyfriend?
He's over there. Like I said,
then why does
what I told you to do was just answer his question. Okay? Listen, Nicole, you're escalating this to a
Call me
point.
Nikki, please.
Nikki, excuse me.
Because you're younger than I am.
Sure, Nikki. Whatever you want to call.
Wait, what?
We don't need to go down this road.
I don't.
Listen. Wait.
Call her Nikki because he's younger than she is?
I thought you called her Nikki because she was naughty.
Oh, good Lord. I think this one's going to make my brain explode.
No.
I don't want to go down
Don't
this
be
road
silly.
again. I don't want to deal with
Don't be dissing the love of NCR's life.
You're getting to a point.
Need their support.
You're not gonna go home.
Obviously, I'm gonna go to prison for doing this.
Prison?
So then why are we doing this?
Why is he doing this?
Nikki, because he's got to ask you a question. That's all.
And I'm answering those questions.
But you told me before. You told me before that you were drinking.
Why are they entertaining this bogus story?
As you stand right now, you're swaying back and forth.
I'm not gonna answer the questions.
Okay.
Not gonna
All right. Well, then we're gonna go down a road that you don't want to go down. All right, Nico. At this time, okay, I want you to put your hand behind your back. All right.
It's about time. Let the yammering cease.
Can you read my rights, please?
Yes,
Why?
I did that early. That was the first.
No, you can do it again.
That was the first thing I did.
You can do it again.
All right. The reason that you've been arrested right now for driving when intoxicated. Okay.
I wasn't even in my car.
Okay. We'll find that out at the CJEPA. Okay. We have witnessed
You
that.
have evidence that I was in my car.
Yes, we have witnessed that.
Where is it?
Oh, we have the information. Don't worry
Where
about
is
that.
it?
Don't worry about that. We have
Where is the evidence
All right.
that I was in my car?
Nikki. All right.
Stop.
Come with me. You're not making it easy.
Where is the evidence I was in my car?
Apparently, I spoke too soon. So, yeah, she's gone.
Oh, he's a winner.
I can get in by myself.
Hold on. Do you have anything on your pocket?
I have my phone.
All right. Let me have your phone.
Can you please give it to my boyfriend in front of my face?
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend's over
Boyfriend.
there.
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend's over there.
Okay. Well, there's two of them.
Boyfriend's over there.
What's your boyfriend name?
Baron.
Baron.
Yes.
Can you call Baron for me?
Baron!
She just wanna give. Listen. It's gonna be extra charges. Okay. You don't wanna have to do that. All right.
Give him my phone.
Nikki.
Give him my phone.
Nikki, talk to me. Do you want me to give him your bag and stuff? Can you grab the phone for us? Yes. Okay. Where is it? All right. It's
on my head. And give me a head of the vape, please.
All right.
Hurry.
You gotta have a hit of the bait.
Please. Oh my God.
Don't do anything stupid, Nikki. That would be extra charges.
I'm trying to go into the car.
All right, just wait. But I don't want to have to charge you for resisting. All right, I just want you to calm down, okay? Okay.
Yeah, you want me to calm down?
Nikki, relax. Okay.
That's right, folks. She needs Parson
Bail me
Shield.
out.
Parson
Bail
Shield
me
is brought
out.
to you by Parson. And it will
Don't
shield you
let
against
them know.
absolutely everything.
Stop.
You're gonna hurt me, and then I will press charges against the
Look,
city.
I think you gotta pass the. Yeah, you're good. Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Alright, are you gonna help me or no? No, I got it. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
She was charged with DUI and false impersonation of an officer.
Shocked. I'm
Thanks for
shocked.
watching. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this.
I am shocked.
Okay, folks, that's all we have for you tonight. I'm going to bed.
NCR is going to be tortured for the rest of his life, but good luck trying to get rid of this one.
Yep.
He's making room in the closet for her stuff.
That's right.
And on a bonus, you can keep her entertained by teaching her how to juggle.
Yep.
Not for all of the anime body girl pillows in the world.
Uh-huh.
Well, Phil, how good do you think she's going to be at juggling his balls?
Oh, I think she's going to toss this salad real good. Real good.
And on that alarming note...
Good night, everybody. I hope you were entertained. If you were, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends.